Welcome to Goddess Vibes Meditation, where the achievement of peace is prime motivation. Through music and positive affirmation, the goal is to uplift the spirit and develop self-awareness. Take deep breaths in, experience the world through the eyes of love, and rest the mind that keeps you far from the truth so God can illuminate in you. The spiritual meaning of love is measured by what it can do. Love is meant to heal. Love is meant to renew. Love is meant to bring us closer to God. The spiritual journey is the unlearning of fear and the acceptance of love. Awakening is not changing who you are, but discarding what you are not. At any moment, you have a choice that either leads you closer to your spirit or further away from it. The next message you need is always right where you are. When you realize there's no lacking, the whole world belongs to you. It is our wild nature that we best recover from our unnature of spirituality. We can never obtain peace in the outer world until we make peace with ourselves. If God is all you have all you need. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside of you that is greater than any obstacle. The ultimate lesson all of us have to learn is unconditional love, which includes not only others, but ourselves as well. You yourself, as much as anybody in this entire universe, deserves your love and attention. Faith is not believing that God can, it is knowing that God will. You do not need to work to become spiritual. You are spiritual. You need to only remember that fact. Spirit is within you. God is within you. The world is full of magic things, patiently waiting for our senses to grow sharper. Let God's promises shine on your problem. True freedom is giving someone the permission to misunderstand you. Find ecstasy within yourself. It is not out there. It is in your innermost flowering. The one you are looking for is you. Whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in them. Perpetual optimism is a force multiplier. My dear friend, clear your mind of can't. Once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you start having positive results. Faith is to believe what you do not see. The reward of faith is to see what you believe. Faith sees the invisible, believes the unbelievable, and receives the impossible. If you think you can win, you can win. Faith is necessary to victory. Believing involves thinking, talking, and acting as though you already received what you have asked for. Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Faith is the subject of the head, devotion is the subject of the heart, and meditation connects both. Faith is living, daring confidence in God's grace, so sure and certain that a man can stake his life on it 1,000 times. Resist your fears. Fears will never lead you to a positive end. Go for your faith and what you believe in. Have faith in God. God has faith in you. Belief in a cruel God creates a cruel man. God did not make a mistake when He made you. He made you perfect. People see God every day. They just don't recognize Him. Sometimes when you lose your way, you find yourself. Define yourself radically as one beloved by God. This is the true self. Every other identity is an illusion. You are made by God and for God, and until you understand that, life will never make sense. We are saved by faith alone, but the faith that saves is never alone. Some things have to be believed to be seen. Go where your best prayer takes you. Fight your battles through prayer and win your battles through faith. Faith talks in the language of God. Doubt talks in the language of men. All He asks is that we trust Him and we stand before Him in integrity and faith. God is just waiting for us to trust Him. If you believe and stay in faith and expect good things, you too can defy the odds. Faith comes alive when the word read from the page becomes the word heard in your heart. Faith is putting all your eggs in God's basket, then counting your blessings before they hatch. When you walk with God, you will never be lost. Worrying is arrogant because God knows what He's doing. Faith is not something to grasp, it is a state to grow into. Heaven means to be one with God. Men must be governed by God, or they will be ruled by tyrants. They always win who sides with God. There's no place in my soul, no corner of my character where God is not. Your God is ever beside you. Indeed, He is even within you. God, our Creator, has stored within our minds and personalities great potential strength and ability. Prayers help us tap and develop these powers. You cannot believe in God until you believe in yourself. You can either be a host to God or a hostage to ego. It's your call. You don't look out there for God somewhere in the sky. You look in you. Trust dreams, trust your heart, trust your story. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. God loves you as though you are the only person in this world, and He loves everyone the way He loves you. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Let your faith be bigger than your fears. You are never alone or helpless. The force that guides the stars guides you too. When you do things from your soul, you feel a river in you, a joy. Only in quiet waters, things mirror themselves undistorted. Only in a quiet mind is this adequate perception of the world. Forgiveness builds mental, emotional, and spiritual muscles. You are not in the universe, you are the universe. The ultimate test of our spirituality is the measure of our amazement at the grace of God. If your intentions are powerful, your actions will be powerful, your results will be powerful. Wherever you go with your heart. Write it in your heart that every day is the best day of the year. Keep your face always towards the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. There are two ways of spreading light, to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. Put your heart, mind, and soul into even your smallest act. This is the secret to success. All that is real in me is God. All that is real in God is I. The gulf between God and me is bridged. Thus, by knowing God, we found that the kingdom of heaven is within us. God illumines the mind and shines within it. One cannot know God by means of the mind. One can but turn the mind inwards and merge it in God. Where is God? Where can I find Him? We don't realize that's like a fish swimming frantically through the ocean in search of the ocean. Nothing done with a focus on God is ever a waste of time. To fall in love with God is the greatest romance. To seek Him, the greatest adventure. To find Him, the greatest human achievement. God's grace is so powerful that it has the capacity to overcome our natural resistance to it. You are a mirror of the Almighty. This is the reason you were created, your purpose.